You know what would fix this mess instantly? Trump doing the one thing he used to love on TV, firing people. Jared Moskowitz just said it out loud, and he's right.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I mean, if you want to know how things are going on in America, I mean, just look at my colleagues. I mean, they want to talk about Europe because things are going so well here. You know, Mr. Chairman, Secretary Noem is scheduled to appear here in a month, and I'm going to say something that might surprise you. I don't think she should come. You know why I don't think she should come? Because I think she should be fired before that. She shouldn't be here. So if you want to invite her as a private citizen, no problem. You know, Leader Thune was asked, does he have confidence in her? He said that's up to the president. Josh Hawley was asked, would he vote for her again? He says, thank God he doesn't have to. That real vote of confidence there. Senator Kennedy wants Tom Homan to run the show. By the way, he now is. Senator Tillis wants her fired. Senator Murkowski wants her fired. Congresswoman Malliotakis says all options should be on the table with who should run the agency. Not a single Republican House member or senator is running to the television to defend Noem. And by the way, President Trump, wasn't lost on me, skipped her in his cabinet meeting just a couple days ago. She was the only secretary he didn't allow to talk. It's time to fire her. Why hasn't it happened? I know what I need to do. I need to remind the president who he used to be. I want to take you down memory lane. You know what we need? We need Apprentice Trump. Where is that guy? Look, let me remind him who he used to be real quick.
You're fired. 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 You're all fired. All four are fired.
Where is that guy? What happened to him? I mean, Mr. President, you had one of the most popular TV shows, right? People would tune in weekly. You would fire the weakest link of your team. People loved it when you fired people, Mr. President. Sitting in the boardroom, Eric on one side, Junior on the left. It was much-watched TV. You made millions of dollars firing people for a living. But now someone convinced you firing people is weakness. That's why ratings are down, Mr. President. It would be much-watched TV. Think about it, Mr. President. Tens of millions of people will tune in. You bring Kristi Noem into your little conference room. You have a cabinet meeting, right? And you fire her right there on TV. Oh, the ratings would be through the roof. Think about the hat she would wear. I mean, it'll be majestic, okay? Let me show you, Mr. President, what that might look like.
I put you over here to help this team, and you didn't help the team.
Well, I try the best I can.
I know you did, but you didn't help the team.
I can't be completely responsible for repeating.
I put you over here to help the team. You know that, right?
Yes, Mr.
Kristi, you're fired. Wow.
That's how that would look, right? I would watch it. We would all watch it. Mr. President, you fired people so many times. They even made a doll about you firing people. I bought it on Amazon. It was $9. Obviously, it's doing very well. But look, you take this doll out. Probably made in China. You take the doll out, and look, it's got, very nicely done, by the way. If any of my Republican friends want to spend time with it later, I'll loan it to them. Look, so here's the doll. It says to fire people in 17 different ways. You go to the back, you push it. Battery's a little old. Let's see if I can find the little button. Well, anyway, it says you're fired. 17 different ways, Mr. President, okay? So I don't understand what the problem is. I don't get it. For years, you fired people. It was strength. Now you think that's weakness. I mean, if we can't get Apprentice Trump, can we at least get like Home Alone 2 Trump? Can he at least like show her the lobby and out the door? She's coming here in a month, okay? It's not gonna be a good hearing for her. It's gonna be a disaster. You all are gonna have to defend her, which you're not willing to do on TV. This will be very televised. I mean, why did the president not let her speak in the cabinet meeting? Why didn't she get to talk, right? Why is Tom Homan now running the department? Why is Roger Stone taking shots at her? It's time for her to be fired. She is the weakest link of his team, and it's enough. And again, I got plenty of material, as you see, Mr. President, to remind you how to do it. Just go back, go on your reruns, go find some old episodes for some inspiration. I yield back.
For years, Donald Trump sold himself as the tough boss, the guy who held people accountable, the reality TV executive who never hesitated to fire the weakest link. Jared Moskowitz just walked into Congress and threw that image right back in Trump's face. And honestly, it landed because it's true. Kristi Noem's tenure at DHS has been a disaster, and not even Republicans are rushing to defend her anymore.
When members of Trump's own party are saying they're glad they don't have to vote for her again, when senators are openly calling for her to be replaced, and when she's literally sidelined in cabinet meetings, that tells you everything you need to know. Moskowitz didn't just criticize her record, he exposed the cowardice at the top. The same Trump who built a brand on firing people for ratings now can't bring himself to fire someone whose department is drowning
in controversy, chaos, and blood-soaked headlines. Instead, we're supposed to pretend this is strength. It isn't. It's weakness. It's a president protecting his own political bubble instead of protecting the country. And let's be clear about what this is really about. DHS under Noem has become a symbol of an administration that refuses accountability. We've seen deadly outcomes, we've seen abuse, we've seen communities terrorized, and we've seen excuse after excuse. At some point, leadership means owning failure and changing course. Trump used to understand that, at least on TV. Now he's hiding from it in real life. Moskowitz is right about one thing. Firing her would be the easiest, clearest signal that someone, somewhere in this administration, still understands the word responsibility.